headlines of the hour. Clearly, the crisis in Russia and the other post-Soviet states is not calming down in the slightest. If anything, it seems to be getting worse as American and other allied troops make advances in Russian territory. NATO's goal in this conflict seems to be to establish a democratic Russian republic. But the many militias and armed groups fighting in Russia are not pleased with Western intervention. The hardline Marxist-Leninist Soviet government, who are currently in power of what is left of the Soviet Union, also the ones who actually begun the civil war by deposing the more democratic Mikhail Gorbachev last year, have apparently given NATO a deadline to withdraw their forces by 2 p.m. this afternoon. Else we will face severe consequences. Western officials have expressed their concern over what may happen, seeing as this extremist Marxist government may go to any extent if it means they get their way or prove their so-called mighty strength. Right now the clock is ticking 1:59. Now all we can do is wait for any sign of the Soviets' so-called, what was it again? Oh, yes, their so-called severe consequences.
This is not a test. This is not a test. A nuclear attack from the Soviet Union has been detected. Seek immediate shelter. Take 14 days' worth of essential supplies such as bottled water, canned foods, medicine, and any other mandatory items. Do not under any circumstances leave your place of shelter. You may only leave when the 14 days period has passed, or the all-clear signal has been given. After the attack, radioactive particles known as fallout will be present in the air. If you inhale these particles, you will die. Take extra precautions if you are outside. The following cities have been identified as targets for nuclear strikes: Washington, D.C., New York City, Miami, Boston, Philadelphia, Richmond, Portland, Pittsburgh, Columbus, Detroit, Indianapolis, Louisville, Atlanta, Nashville, Jackson, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Kansas City, Chicago, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Seattle, San Francisco, Sacramento, Los Angeles, San Diego, Phoenix, Albuquerque, Salt Lake City, Denver. I repeat, the following cities have been identified as targets for nuclear strikes: Washington, D.C., New York City, Miami, Boston, Philadelphia, Richmond, Portland, Pittsburgh, Columbus, Detroit, Indianapolis, Louisville, Atlanta, Nashville, Jackson, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Kansas City, Chicago, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Seattle, San Francisco, Sacramento, Los Angeles, San Diego, Phoenix, Albuquerque, Salt Lake City, Denver. The American government wishes you the best of luck in this time of crisis. Now we shall play the American national anthem.